Hello and welcome to Aging Fearlessly. I am your host, Guillermo, and I sure hope that the thoughts I share in these programs are of value to you. Now, I focus in a few past programs on the need to take on something unknown, even mysterious, just to get you out of your comfort zone. Now, this can be anything, but it has to be something that dares you to challenge yourself out of your status quo. Only then can you learn the valuable lessons of mastering something that challenges you, something new. Now for me, this was learning to dance salsa. And so I wanted to share with you the 6 lessons I have learned from this endeavor in the hopes that it encourages you to get out of your comfort shell. But first, let me show you a few of my dancing steps. Hit it, maestro.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Well, anyway, lesson 1 is that there will always be people doing things better than you. But here's the lesson. It doesn't matter what others do. Comparing ourselves to them and judging ourselves inferior to them causes a fracture in our self-confidence. Because we look at those accomplished in the skills we're trying to master as superior beings, this hurts us. When this happens, fear of failure and the belief we're not good enough overcome us. And this is nonsense. For example, in my case, no one is giving out prizes for salsa dancing, unless, of course, you're a contestant on Dancing with the Stars. That ain't going to happen for me anytime soon. The fact is, no one really cares. They're not watching you, for they're busy living their own lives. So live yours. Have fun. Try new things. Your level of performance is immaterial. The only thing that matters is that you're out there stretching yourself. Lesson 2, you will feel nervous and afraid when you try something new. But to grow in life, you must push past your fears. But, I know about those fears. When I go dancing, I can get paralyzed the minute I start making mistakes. And this makes me want to stop dancing, fearing people are watching and laughing at me. But eventually, my desire to learn to dance becomes greater than my fear of self-embarrassment. So I get back out there. As I've learned in other areas of life, things are never as bad as our fears make them out to be. But you can only find this out when you move past your apprehensions and do it. Lesson 3, you can now master a skill without practice and preparation. It is so easy for us to fall in love with our goals, but many times we're just not willing to put forth the effort it takes to achieve them. I'm telling you, anything worth doing demands a sizable amount of elbow grease. It also requires a willingness to risk our sense of safety and step into the turbulent world of learning by trying. Mastering something is not for the faint-hearted, as it does require a lot of dedication, courage, and a lot of optimism that you'll master it. Lesson 4, sometimes in life you must lead, and other times you have to follow. Now in my dance class, the women outnumber the men, so sometimes they have to pair up and dance with each other. Now dancing only works when one leads and another follows, but for whatever reason, in any kind of dancing, this responsibility usually falls on the man. But when 2 women are dancing, the more skilled dancer has to lead, which leads me to the lesson I learned from watching them, and that is, we're not all made to lead in all areas of life. Sometimes we must acknowledge where the strength lies. If not with us, we must succumb to the leadership of others. If you're like the rest of us humans, you're great in some areas, but you suck in others. Wisdom is the ability to know the difference, especially when the skill falls on someone else to lead. Lesson 5. When you make a mistake, find the beat and keep going. If you're like me, you can be brutal on yourself when you make mistakes. I can yell, curse, and degrade myself. Pout, I can feel victimized, and I can stop everything in order to analyze what went wrong. But if you do this while dancing salsa, you look like an idiot. The best thing to do in salsa and in life is just find the beat again and keep dancing. Lesson 6. Everyone was a beginner once. Even the best salsa dancers started out like me, counting the salsa 8 count to themselves while looking at their feet. I don't look at my feet so much anymore. But with practice and perseverance, they got better. They also sought teachers and chased opportunities that offered them a chance to dance and get better. They were not born skilled dancers, but they possessed the passion to become one. And the same applies to every life. We can become anything we want, but we must have the passion for it. Remember, with passion, you can master anything. So let's get out there and try to learn something you've been wanting to do for a long time. Good luck.